And let's now turn to Kaduna State, where several worshippers are feared dead and others injured after a section of the Zaria Emirate Central Mosque collapsed on Friday. The exact number of casualties remains uncertain at this time as officials continue their efforts to account for all the individuals who were present during the collapse. Our correspondent Lupe has some reports.
A tragic incident unfolded on Friday when a section of the Zaria Emirate Central Mosque collapsed, resulting in fatalities among worshippers. According to sources, at least 6 individuals are feared dead, while numerous others sustained injuries. Authorities are actively working to account for all individuals who were present during the collapse. This heartbreaking event, which occurred around 4 p.m., has deeply affected the historic city of Zaria and the Zaria Emirate. The Kofar Father Mosque is situated within the premises of the Palace of the Emir of Zaria in the Zaria local government area of Kaduna State. This mosque holds significant historic importance and has served as a revered place of worship for generations. Local officials swiftly responded to distress calls in an attempt to rescue survivors and recover the bodies of those who died. It is likely that authorities will initiate an investigation to determine the cause of this catastrophic collapse. The deceased worshippers were to be laid to rest by 8:30 p.m. on Friday, following the Emir's directives in accordance with Islamic rites. Lupe Asom, TVC News, Kaduna.
I'm being joined by TVC correspondent Lupe to discuss the tragedy in Zaria. For more updates on the tragedy in Zaria, Lupe, what more can you tell us at this time, especially the reason, what led to the collapse, and then the plight of those who were injured?
Well, I must let our viewers know at the moment that it's a very difficult time. It's a Black Friday for residents of Zaria, the Emir, the Zaria Emirate Council, and of course, all the residents of Zaria local government area. Of course, this is a very big mosque. It's a very historic mosque. The mosque is located just outside the palace of the Emir of Zaria. And I must tell you that, of course, a lot of people were there today to pray. Today is Friday and it is a Jumat mosque. So, of course, people, though they are mourning, they are thanking God that it didn't collapse earlier. And that happened around 4 p.m. today. But from what we could gather, several people were injured and some people died. But at the moment, we are yet to ascertain the exact casualty figure. The people who died, we are yet to ascertain that. But of course, what we also know is that those who were injured have been taken to medical facilities where they are receiving medical attention at the moment. I must tell you, condolences are pouring in. The governor of Kaduna State has sent in his condolences to the Emir of Zaria and the Zaria Emirates. Former governor of Kano State, Konkoso, has also sent in, Atiku Abubakar have also sent in their condolences. And I must tell you that it's a very, very Black Friday for the people of Zaria.
And do we know if rescue operation is still on at this time?
Well, of course, the governor has directed that an investigation be carried out. It's quite late now, so we of course, they were actually trying to ascertain those who were injured. Some of them were rushed out by people. So what they are doing at the moment is to ensure that they get the figure of those who were either injured or who sadly lost their lives in that incident. So that is what is going on at the moment. But I must tell you that it's quite a disturbing situation. From what we gathered, some of the worshippers had previously reported that they noticed a crack in the mosque. Of course, the mosque is historical and it's a very, very old mosque. It has been there for years. It's very historical. So investigations are going to begin, I think, as from tomorrow into the cause of this collapse.
Lupe, I'm sure that as investigation begins and continues, we will get some more update from you. Thanks for that update. A correspondent there in Kaduna State.